were trying to open it. So, because it was made of stone, it was made of, well, like a, just like a really crappy quality stone.
Okay, I'll leave it be. Sod it.
Okay.
I saw it all.
Yeah, sod it. Or if somebody else gets blue, then fuck 'em. They shouldn't be here in the first place. We was invited here. Well, we was ordained to go here.
You were invited. I like it. All right, so where are you guys going next? You actually look around. We'll say that Chili and everybody looks around the ruins, and there's actually no entrance to any kind of estate or anything. Delphin tells you that there is an entrance in there somehow, but you don't see anyone visibly. You don't see anything that's visible to get in there.
So all we see are these crypts out there.
That's all you see are the crypts.
Nothing south of them.
Just like I was saying, it's basically just more ruins and a few taller chimneys that are kind of leaning and cockeyed and everything. So.
Oh, I see. I guess we want to investigate each of these crypts that we can look into, I suppose.
Right on.
Sounds good.
Well, how do you want to do this, you guys? I mean, do you want to split it up? Do you want to go in one by one together, or what? I say that to Vay as she runs past me.
For roleplay sake, I would suggest that we've looked at all these crypts, and the ones marked 4 have something interesting in them. Would like to check those out.
You don't know that though. You're just looking at the map visually. So
Okay.
this is what I hate about this map, because I had dynamic lighting and now it's kind of
Well, I was
thwarted.
trying to roleplay it
Yeah,
because
yeah, I know.
we had looked at each of the rooms.
Correct. Okay, well if you're gonna look at
Or
each
looking
room,
at each of the
then
crypts.
okay, 2 was basically clear. We'll say 3 was nothing remains of this crypt except for a few broken walls and some scattered stones. Alright, so basically you've worked your way over to crypt number 4.
From this distance that I'm at, so that's about 50 foot. Okay, can I see this kind of statue from from where I am?
Absolutely, this is the marble statue that I was telling you about in the opening description when you walked up. This is a 10-foot tall marble angel. A 10-foot tall marble angel raises imploring hands to the clouds. The weather stains on her face resembles tears of dried blood. The statue is perched atop a granite dais set firmly in the bog. Chiseled into the base are the words, "Let the sins that haunt us in life be forgot. 10 in death."
Huh.
And this statue is well made, and it's in remarkable condition. I mean, it is beautiful. It's like it's hasn't weathered any during the time. But everything
looks like
else
it's
is
been well
crumbled.
maintenanced.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's
So-
just made of a beautiful
Gonna go get a
quality
closer look of it.
of marble and everything.
10 and death.
Aren't there 10 crypts here?
Sins that haunt us in life be forgot 10 in death. Let the sins that haunt us in life be forgot 10 in death.
Oh, so yeah, what's going on with Gregor's? Where he said there's 10 crypts that we can see.
No, we can
No,
only see
there's-
9 technically.
There's 9 we can see.
I don't know. Is there a crypt underneath the blackness, Dave?
We don't know.
Like,
No, there isn't.
Okay.
No, it's just ground. It's ground.
okay. So there's only 9 crypts then.
Correct. There's not.
And a statue.
But the statue
And
would
a
make it
statue.
10. 10
Yeah,
objects.
see, that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 objects.
So yeah, Gregos, like what you saying, like 10 crypts. Although there's only 9, assuming that the statue.
Yeah, that's
is
just
like
how
a
it was
memorial
written
for
while-
a person, or I think I have like a law that I can do a check against. Let me check.
Bum bum bum. No more lores in D&D next. They took them from us. But I will let you do a lore anyway. Yeah, there's no more lores. It's all skill checks now. Well, it's actually all skill based. But
We
unfortunately,
don't have skills. Eh?
yeah, we don't have the skills. They haven't put that in a playtest packet, so we'll have to wait till that's released, I guess. But I guess they're going a more rule heavy type of skill check. I really like the lores, so I'll see when the game comes out and I get the books, and I'll look through it, and if I think it's going to be too much of a waste and too time consuming, like a couple other editions that do this, then I we'll just go back to the old playtest packet and use the lore checks, which I think the lore checks, it's more of it gives more opportunities than just one specific skill. You know what I mean? You have a better chance with the lore system. I like that. So, all right. But
Okay,
anyways,
well,
continue,
let me use
guys. Sorry. Go ahead. What do you want to do a
I
lore
wanna
check
use
on now?
The memorial, the statue, basically, to see whether or not I can tell from any conversations I've heard within local taverns or anything like that, that gives me an identity of whom the person may be commemorating, or...
I'll let you
I'll
give me
do
a
one, too.
check. And in fact, that would probably be probably more like a perception check. So I'll just go ahead and roll a perception. And actually, everybody rolled pretty good. Everybody except for Gregos with your awesome one roll. Everybody pretty much thinks that the statue's probably going to represent a family member of the Ambergulls. So this is probably what the statue represents.
Would all of these crypts be members of the Amber Goals? And if so, would we know by that check that the statue belonged to like the figurehead or the matriarch or patriarch of the family?
It's possible, but as Delphin told you that there were crypts here, and there was supposed to be a manor as well, a huge manor. But as I was saying, in the field behind these crypts, there's basically just ruins and a few tipped chimneys.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna play about with this statue for a little bit. So if you wanna continue looking in crypts, that's fine.
Okay.
Thanks
Alright,
for the
cool.
permission, Dad.
What do we
welcome.
know about the number 4 crypts?
All right. The walls of the crypt are lined with niches. Some of the niches are tall, with slightly protruding marble shelves that support painted plaster statues of singing angels and dancing devils. Most of the niches are smaller and hold white marble urns with names stamped on bronze plaques below them.
Oh my.
And there are actually 24 niches in the wall all around this crypt, and there is an urn in every single one of these niches. And all of the plaques actually have the last name of Ambergull on them.
Huh.
Yeah,
Indeed. Possibly ashes?
one way to find out. Want to pick
So
up one
you
of
guys
the
are
urns.
inside number 4?
Yeah, well, here. I'll go inside.
I am also. If there's enough room for me in here.
Yeah, there's room enough for both of you in there. So
Want to check one of the urns and see if the lid come off?
no, actually, it's sealed, and you can actually pry the lid off, and there's just it's like a mushy powder. It's just old. I mean, there's just been a lot of humidity and everything get a hold of the ashes and basically made a mush out of it. So
So is it safe to assume that the rest of these would keep pretty much the same condition.
Well,
The
there are
outside
the
look pretty much the same.
yeah, there are the statues up above the urns that actually represent who is in this urn. That's basically below the little miniature statuette. So you're actually able to tell the different family members throughout the times, and it has dates on them and stuff like that. This is actually a pretty nice tomb that the caretakers actually put a lot of time and effort into this.
Yeah. I want to search around, see if there's like any behind all the urns and maybe around the statues if there's anything
Okay. Well,
worth noting.
I want you two to give me an intelligence skill check with your intelligence modifier, please.
Have an intelligence modifier? Oh, I do. How about that?
-3.
Wow.
Talking about
Why are you
in-game.
so hateful?
Whoa.
Three.
Nice rolls. Well, you actually do not see
telling you.
anything per se. You search around and you're pretty positive that everything is clear in here, although you don't feel confident about that.
My gut feeling tells me there's something more to this room.
Well, with all these hints, I will risk using, well, whoever has the wand.
You have it. Don't you?
Okay.
Did we give it to you?
No one really said.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that we gave it to you. So they never
what?
said who actually obtained it.
I was assuming that also, but
So you're going to use a charge of the,
Yeah,
the
it's
wand?
yeah, it's 7 charges and
Alright, well you
Yeah.
no.
wave the wand
Okay.
around, you say abracadabra, hocus pocus, and point the wand, and poof, nothing happens.
Right.
Can I check this weird looking tomb over here?
Guess that's that.
Absolutely, you can check this tomb out. Let me uncover some of it for you.
I'm gonna shout for Samaro to come over here.
Hey!
S'more's still messing around with the statue. Him and Nicholas are still. I mean, purists are still
It's
messing
a
around
nice
with the statue.
It's a nice statue.
It
Alright,
is.
I'm going to message Samaro. No,
Send a
that's
tell.
No, it's a spell. I have that.
Ooh, is that a cantrip?
It is.
Ooh, I like that.
An iPhone appears in her hand and in tomorrow's hand, and a text gets sent.
Yeah, it's kind of like thieves can't, but I can do it with anyone.
An
Only they can hear
iPhone
me.
appears in your hand and 500 gold disappears from your bank account.
Poof. Identity theft.
I suggest to Samaro that we have an unsettling feeling about this number 4 crypt, but we can't seem to figure it out. If he wants to check it out,
Yeah, I'll come. Hang a minute. Where are you? Anyway, how far? I saw you go to the west, but how far along you? Do you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll come up and I'll see you.
yeah, this isn't miles away.
Who had the horns going in the background? It sounded like Theoden charging Gondor. I mean, it really did.
Is this? Hey, Faye, is this it?
Yeah, this is it. Check it out with your rogue skills.
Yeah, skills. Right, you stay out here. I'll come in. So I'd like to check this crypt.
Okay, give me a dex check, please. Dex with your modifier. Actually, you sense that there is a pressure plate in the corner of this room. Around right here. That's a nice roll, by the way, some more.
So with my roguelike senses, I begin to caress the wall, looking for this pressure point.
You actually trace. You look around the pressure plate, and it seems that this is a trap that will shoot poison.
Oh,
You actually trace there's several holes on the about halfway up the east wall and several right up the south wall. And actually all of the walls around you will probably spray poison if that pressure plate is activated.
so I would become a pincushion.
You don't know if it's a pincushion or if it's just going to spray gas or an acid. But it's definitely a trap.
Veo couldn't see anything in there. I think Jeff should take a look. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, mate. No, it's deaf in the can in there. It's just nothing. No.
Man, that's
Oh, we
ruthless.
got lucky. We didn't trip it.
That would
While I
have
was
been
checking
awesome.
While I was checking this tomb, I felt a shiver go down my spine.
All right, so you
Uh,
are checking out this tomb over here, Jeff.
Veo, I'll be back at the statue if you need me, Dar.
Right.
The walls of this crypt are made of bare stone, and the chamber contains nothing but dust and more footprints.
Can I check the footprints and the area around them?
Yeah, it seems like these footprints actually kind of end at the wall. That was a very, very good guess on what the
Curious,
footprints
sir,
were.
and curious, sir.
All
I'm
right.
gonna send
Very
tomorrow a
good.
text message.
Can I look at the wall where they end?
You look at the wall and there's a few handprints on the wall, but nothing peculiar or anything. It doesn't look like any kind of trap's been sprung in here, or you can't actually see any kind of seeing that. I mean, you're a fighter anyway, but you don't see that there's a trap or anything. It's just a bunch of footprints, and it seems like some of the footprints are going right to the southern end of the wall and stopping without more footprints turning around. So
These handprints you said were on the wall, are they in a certain spot or are they just all over?
they're just all over the wall.
Well then, just in case, I'm gonna try and put whichever. Are they right or left, or are they both?
You can't. Well, you can tell. I mean, you can line your hands up. I mean, there's not
Then I'm just gonna,
three left hands on the wall, no right
then
hands.
I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put my handprints on each one to see if anything happens.
Well, he gets 3 attacks, don't he?
Nothing happens.
Damn. Can I try and check it? Because that still looks pretty curious.
Sure, I will let you have an intelligence check with a heavy modifier against you because you are a fighter. But you can check.
What's the minus?
Wow, the fighter hate.
Because you're looking for a secret door, what a rogue's job is. So I'm going to give a fighter a
I
negative
have a feeling that
modifier.
I didn't find it.
It's my
So
game,
then-
goddammit.
By that knowledge, you should give rogues a negative to their fighting.
Well,
But it
that's
is-
no, well, you can't do that.
I still rolled a 3. It doesn't matter about the negative
Yeah.
modifier. I didn't find anything.
Yeah, you're pretty much
Well,
screwed.
I'd think if I was trying to punch a man, like in a bare knuckle fight, actually, I probably would receive a heavy penalty. But I would like to, obviously now everybody's up there and that's kind of going on, I do want to join the party again, but I wanted to come down here and search this statue, because I'm looking to see whether or not it has any kind of mechanisms or hidden switches or anything like that.
Yeah, you can give me an intelligence check, and you can as well, Purist, since you're down there. An intelligence skill check. A searching skill check.
Oh, searching's always done by intelligence, yes.
Intelligence, yes. Nice rolls.
Oh, not for me.
You both look around for, we'll say, 5 or 10 minutes as the other group, other part of the group is going through 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you find nothing.
Oh,
Just a statue.
I'll go back up here and then I'll see Bay in the distance and I'll catch up to her.
Okay.
Since Samara's joining up to us and I can hear footsteps, I say over the corner to him, "Hey, there's handprints and footprints in here. Can you check it out?" I couldn't find anything.
Sorry, repeat. What did you say?
When I checked this place, I could clearly see handprints and footprints in here, and the footprints ended at the wall. But I couldn't find anything else, so I was wondering if you could check it out for me.
I can certainly have a gander. I would like to do a check on this. Am I doing a dexterity check on this one? Or is it an
Yes, sir.
intelligence check? Am I
Nope,
doing?
it would be a dex. Actually,
If I'm
you
around,
do
is it for
find you actually are able to trace where the handprints are, and you can actually see a false panel, just like you had found in the other crypt.
Right, okay, if it's a false panel like I find in the other crypt, I would like to detect it for traps. I don't want it to let me into it with the price being I get shot with poison.
You do find another trap similar to the other tomb.
Can I make
Yeah,
an
your
attempt to disarm this
rolls
trap?
are on top of it.
No,
About time.
can I disarm it?
Yeah, you can disarm it. Yeah, it's about time. What happened to the first 4 games, dude?
That was classic.
Right.
Yeah,
There
now
we
he has
go.
all the bonuses.
That's right, yeah, now Rogue can actually do his job. So I have now effectively disarmed that.
You have.
And I'll turn to Jeff and go, oh, you bloody klutz. I said that was a trap. You was going to get shot in the face with poison and spikes and mice.
Well, it's a good thing I had trusty Samoro check it out for me.
In fact, saying that, check out further in there for me. Tell me what you see.
Oh, why not? I've got enough time anyways. What's the size, Samoro? Do I need to stoop again?
No, this is a
That's right.
normal. This is a normal, height of a like a little walkway. It's like a full
just
size
walk
door,
on through.
basically. All right, this is a secret chamber, obviously. And this damp brick-lined chamber has a pile of adventuring gear in the middle of it, and against the west wall is a pair of rolled-out bedrolls with a battered lantern between them. And
That's
that's what you see.
that seems pretty curious. Can I check around for, say, more sets of footprints?
You actually look around a little bit and you notice that there are 2 people sleeping in these bedrolls. 2 humans sleeping. They're snoring the night away.
Then I'm gonna
Well,
try and tiptoe back through and tell that to these guys. Hey guys, there's 2 random ass people sleeping. Let's group up on them, and that way we can ask them what the heck they're doing.
Well, I'm
Well.
still a bit sore.
A hobo camp.
the
I like
elfin
that,
plan.
Harvey.
So, Jeff, if you want to go in.
I'll go in first, but I'd like some backup.
Okay, I'll come.
what's with
It's
you
not the
tomorrow?
first time.
You know, I don't
You're
often
phoning
get.
this in.
I don't often get a chance to see some crypts and some nice relics of the past. I enjoy this kind of stuff.
David, is there more to this, or is the black just accidentally there?
It's just a wall. You see a wall.
Okay.
Okay, now because I've come into this room number 7, I want to see, based on what Jeff has told me about 2 people sleeping in bedrolls,
Yep.
whether or not they've set up any traps to kind of safeguard them in their slumber in the inside here.
No, actually, you find no traps. Basically, what you're thinking is the reason why they are sleeping and not noticing anyone is because of the false door that they had put up in the previous crypt. So they think they're just scot-free sleeping the night away. So, but as you guys, as you walk into the room, they start stirring. One of them starts stirring a little bit and actually sees you, closes his eye, and then he jumps up and he goes, "We didn't do it, sir. We didn't do it, sir."
Yes, you did. Did you do? You did it, didn't you? Sorry, what?
We didn't do it.
No,
We didn't
way to
rob the
go.
crypts. We're just looking for a good night's sleep, sir.
No, I take it now I'm in this room. I can see the adventuring stuff in the middle. Is
Yeah,
that what
it's
you said? It
pretty
was?
much their gear. They basically come to and tell you, we've been in the Lizard Marsh and we needed shelter for the night and we found this, and this is it, sir.
If you needed shelter, how come you set up some pretty devastating traps? That doesn't sound like somebody just looking for shelter.
He just starts Says they just needed to stay. We needed to stay protected, sir.
Protected against what?
We've been fighting lizards for the last 3 days, and we're tired and hungry, so we
So
came
they've-
here.
How far are these lizards from this crypt?
In the lizard marsh, you idiot! The same ones you fought a few days ago.
I mean, this.
I yell from down the corridor. Just kill him and get it over with.
No, they have their hands up. They're not wanting to fight. So,
And
We don't take no prisoners no more.
oh man,
Well, Gregos, you took a prisoner, didn't you? What happened?
exactly.
They killed him anyway.
And look, we let the baby dragon live. What does it do? Attacks us in our dreams.
right?
That's
He's never
Baby
gonna let me
Dragon,
live
maybe
that
your
down.
savior one day.
Oh, that's true.
I called it, Dave. You should have seen it. I called it in chat. I said, this has got to be a dream sequence.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
You knew it was?
I didn't see it.
I was surprised.
Yeah, I was
What?
surprised, Spence.
Really? Come on,
Yeah, well, yeah.
two black dragons, really, and we're short 2 people or 1 person, really? We're level 5, really?
Well, we talked about that. We might want to go back and attack them.
We'd have been fine.
Later.
And you actually had the
One more.
dialogue with the other group on the road on the tradeway, as you guys were passing Waterdeep and they were leaving Waterdeep.
All I know is one more round of acid spraying, and most of y'all would have been dead.
Yeah.
That you would have
Yeah, I
saved me,
was-
Gregos.
I was gonna start doing weird stuff.
That's exactly probably what would have happened.
Anyway,
Shanine saved the day. But you guys did pretty good for the one dragon. I mean, who knows?
oh yeah, he's a baby.
Maybe you can. You do know that. Well, the other party does know that you're in Daggerford, so you may be getting a message one day.
I'm glad it was over. My back was hurting from carrying this damn group.
You know what was so funny about that whole dialogue, though, Chili? The first thing out of their mouths were, "You guys got any stuff you want to sell?" That's
Right?
great, dude.
Like,
I
they
guess-
wanna hit us up for our gear.
I guess they're, I don't know. I guess they're kind of thinking
It's
I've been
good they didn't
stingy
attack
on the
us
magic
over there.
items.
Well, because you could brag to them about, oh, my other group, God, they got a horn of blasting and two rings of invisibility. And
I didn't say that. A couple of them know that because they watched the stream, but
right.
Okay, can I ask, obviously, the point of coming into these crypt areas is
Yes.
that we're looking for this estate that's meant to,
you are.
like, the dwelling here. So, can I ask these individuals here
Yeah.
whether or not they know anything about this area that may help us?
Yes, do so. Why are you asking if you can? Just do it. Role
I
play.
will. I am doing it. I'm doing it now. You used to.
Ask for permission.
So
I know, I'm so friendly, and I should.
there is another secret door on the south wall. We were going to check it in the morning, but we swear we took nothing from the other crypts. We're very sorry we were here. We will leave. And you all can actually tell that these guys are adventurers. They're basically covered with mud from head to toe, just like you guys were when you were traveling through the Lizard Marsh. And you know their weapons are bloody. They have some claw wounds from the lizard men, and so they're in pretty bad shape. They're just needing a good night's rest, but they're not wanting to fight or anything. It's just a duo of adventurers.
Rob them.
I'd like to tell them that they should probably get checked out by any mages or healers because
Oh,
those lizardmen.
we do feel sick. We have been we've been very nauseous for several days now.
Yeah, if you don't get that checked out, guys, your
Alright, I want
skin
to tell
might
them.
fall off.
I'll tell them they need to head back to Daggerford. We're gonna hang on to their gear. They need to get back to Daggerford, get this sickness cured, and they can come back out here and pick up their gear later if there's any left.
That sword has been in my family for generations, sir. I can't let you take that.
I don't care. Are you